Everyone is talking about the 2026 World Cup. Everyone is talking about the matches, the national teams, the players, the stadiums, but almost nobody is talking about the amount of money that will be made around this event. And I am not talking about betting, I am talking about selling football shirts. And I want to make one thing clear right from the beginning. The supplier I use to resell my shirts is in the link in the description. This is the supplier I recommend because in this market it is not enough to just want to sell. You need a good product, a good price, reliable delivery and support when something goes wrong. Now pay close attention. The World Cup is one of the biggest events on the planet. For several weeks, billions of people will be talking about football, watching matches, supporting their national team, getting together with friends, and completely getting into the atmosphere. And every time this happens, the demand for shirts increases a lot. Because football is not just a sport, football is emotion. People want to wear the shirt of their country. They want to wear the shirt of their favorite player. They want to watch the match wearing the shirt. They want to take pictures, go out with friends, go to bars, travel, support their team, and feel like they are part of that moment. And that is where the opportunity is. During the World Cup, many people will want to buy shirts, but most people who try to sell will completely waste this chance. They will wait for the World Cup to start before looking for a supplier. They will buy random shirts. They will choose only based on the lowest price. They will post 2 pictures on Instagram and think the sales will happen by themselves. And then they will say the market does not work. But the problem is not the market. The problem is entering without a strategy. The people who will truly make money with this are not necessarily the ones who start with the most money. They are the ones who prepare in advance, the ones who test the supplier in advance, the ones who choose the right models in advance, the ones who start promoting in advance, the ones who understand the audience before the demand explodes. Because when the World Cup starts, everyone will be trying to sell. But those who are already prepared will be far ahead, and 2026 is even more interesting because this World Cup will be bigger. More national teams, more countries involved, more fans, more matches, and more attention on football. That means more people looking for shirts, national team shirts, retro shirts, club shirts, famous player shirts, shirts to watch the matches, and shirts to give as gifts. Now, here is the point that many people do not understand. It is not enough to just sell shirts. You need to sell them the right way. You need to know which models to choose. You need to know who you are going to sell to. You need to know whether you are going to sell in person, online, with stock, by pre-order, or through dropshipping. And most importantly, you need to have a good supplier, because if the shirt arrives in bad condition, the customer complains to you. If the delivery is late, the customer contacts you. If the product comes with a defect, you are the one who has to solve the problem. That is why I talk so much about suppliers. I have seen many people choose a supplier just because it was cheaper and then lose customers, lose money, and lose trust. Price is important, of course, but price alone does not build a business. You need quality, variety, customer service, reliable shipping, and problem solving. That is why the supplier I use is in the link in the description, because it is the foundation that allows me to sell with more confidence. Now, talking about how I would take advantage of this opportunity. If I were starting today, I would start simple. I would get a small stock of shirts with the highest chance of selling. Shirts from strong national teams, popular national teams, big clubs, and some retro models that catch people's attention. You do not need to start with 100 shirts. Start with a small amount, sell, understand what people are asking for, and reinvest. You can sell to friends, family, co-workers, people from football, WhatsApp groups, and people you know. And this works because the person sees the shirt, holds it in their hands, feels the quality, and buys with more confidence. But I also would not stay only with in-person sales. I would start posting on social media from now: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Reels, anywhere where people are watching football content. And the content does not need to be complicated. You can show the details of the shirt, show new models, talk about the national teams in the World Cup, show retro shirts, make short videos with simple phrases, and make it clear that you sell. During the World Cup, the attention will be on football, so the earlier you start showing up, the better. Another thing I would do is work with pre-orders or drop shipping, so I would not be limited to stock. You can have some shirts in hand to sell quickly and at the same time offer other models by pre-order. That way, when someone asks for a shirt you do not have, you can still make the sale. That is the game. It is not just about trying to make quick money during the World Cup. It is about using the World Cup to build a customer base. Because after the World Cup ends, football continues. There is the Champions League, National Leagues, Copa Libertadores, derbies, finals, transfers, new shirt releases, and players becoming popular. So if you do it the right way, this opportunity does not end with the World Cup. The World Cup can be just the beginning. Most people will watch this event pass by. They will comment on the matches, post stories, and then go back to normal life. But some people will use this attention to create extra income, sell shirts, get customers, and build a business that can continue for a long time. And that is what you need to understand. The opportunity is not only in the matches. The opportunity is in the attention that the World Cup will generate. And whoever knows how to turn that attention into sales will get ahead. So start now, test the supplier now, choose the models now, start posting now, start talking to people close to you now, learn what sells now, because when the World Cup arrives, you will not be starting from zero. You will already be prepared. And if you want to start with a better foundation, the supplier I use and recommend is in the link in the description. Talk to him, look at the models, calculate your margin, and understand how you can start. But remember, the supplier is only one part. The person who will build the business is you. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below if you plan to sell shirts during the 2026 World Cup. In the next videos, I will show you which models to choose, how to promote them, and how to turn this opportunity into real income.